University education is for transforming your life so that the rest of it can be as excellent as possible. One of the advantages of being at a Christian university is that you can use your electives to grow in your knowledge and in your faith. In the next few minutes, I want to introduce you to 3 courses you could take next semester to round out your schedule. Let me ask you this: what is the church supposed to be? Are Christians representing Christ well in our country and our world today? Understanding the biblical origins of the church and what was taught and done when the Holy Spirit first came down upon the earliest Christians is crucial for getting our bearings in these confusing times. Bible 2020, Acts, the Birth of the Church, is taught by Dr. David Carr on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3:05 to 4:20. The Acts of the Apostles is a surprisingly valuable resource that can both inspire and challenge us. To begin with, it's unique. It's the only historical account of the emergence of the church that we have from the first century. Luke, its author, discusses an impressive breadth of ancient cultural, religious, social, and political phenomena. So, if you're interested in early Christianity or first century Roman history, this study of Acts has a lot to offer. Finally, Acts offers so much to consider that relates to theological and moral understandings of our Christian faith, everything from the power of the Holy Spirit to the relationship of Christianity to a range of social, political, and cultural influences, the mission of the church, and the diverse ways in which people in different cultural contexts may seek to embody the truth of the gospel. Taking this course is a great opportunity to rethink Christianity in our country today compared to what it was like in its very beginning. Ministry 2010, Leadership in Ministry, will be taught 9 to 9:50 a.m., Monday, Wednesday, Friday, by Professor Louis Cologne, a pastor with years of practical experience. This course explores the biblical, theological, and sociological dimensions of Christian leadership. Topics covered include decisions and difficulty in leadership, critiques of contemporary leadership models, organizational theory, change management, conflict resolution, and the relationship between leadership and servanthood. So if you desire to be used more fully by God in your life, no matter what your major or career, I encourage you to treat yourself to Ministry 2010. Finally, let me ask you this: what can philosophy alone tell us about God? While we cobble together beliefs about God from various sources, are they consistent? Do we apply them properly to everyday life? If you'd like to explore these questions and many like them, consider Dr. Cale's Philosophy 4020 course, Philosophy of Religion, a 2-credit course held on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10:50 a.m. to 12:05 p.m. While this time period is set up for a 3-hour course, this class omits some Thursdays to make it a 2-hour course. And while the course code is 4020, interested students will find the workload similar to Dr. Cale's other courses, including philosophical ethics. Some of the questions we will explore include: how can people prevent acting irrationally because of religion and causing negative effects in the world? What is faith? What is reason? Are they compatible? How should we form beliefs about God responsibly? Is God more perfect if he controls everything, or if he does not for the sake of promoting free will? Does prayer work? If so, how does that impact free will and God's providence? What are the advantages and disadvantages of holding that God controls everything? What does it mean that God is all-powerful? Are there any limits to what God can do? Can we know God directly, or do we need arguments to know him? These are just a few of the questions that students will investigate. So if you'd like a chance to think rationally and carefully about God, including a lot of topics you might not have considered before, use some elective credit and take Phil 4020, Philosophy of Religion. We want to encourage you to think about how to use your electives and how to use them in a way that you grow while you're here at Roberts. Remember that you can take just a few classes you're interested in. You could choose philosophy, Bible, and theology as an area of study if you're a cross-disciplinary studies major, or we recommend that everybody think about adding a minor to your course of study, and in our department, you can pursue 18-hour minors in biblical studies, theology, philosophy, ministry, biblical languages, or philosophy-theology. I hope you have a great fall, think creatively about that spring schedule, and let us know if you have any questions about any of these courses or options. Hopefully we'll see some of you in the spring.